everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, everybody, to the Aspiring Authors Lab Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day, a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful evening, wherever you are around the world. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach, and I have taught hundreds of women how to be successful and generate revenue by writing their books. And this is something that I enjoy teaching, and I could also teach you that also. So, with that being said, hit the share button and share this broadcast out with your friends. You know, the theme for this month has been building self confidence for authors. You know, many times people are facing things and, things have happened to them and they're not quite sure, what they should be doing because they don't feel value within themselves. Well, we're going to talk about some things today, and this is what we're going to focus on all month, talking about those challenges as you as an author may be facing. And today the topic is going to be writing a book for beginners. Writing a book for beginners. So, what we do here at Turning Point Enrichment, I teach women how to write their books and generate revenue consistently. Not just hit and miss, but a consistent flow. This is my specialty, helping women find their value through their writing. And, a lot of times women don't think of themselves as valuable because things have happened in their lives and they don't see themselves as having much. But I want to, encourage you today and inspire you today that you have a lot on the inside of you. There's so much on the inside of you, and there's people out there that's waiting for your knowledge. They're waiting for you to share with them and to show them different things. You don't realize how much you actually know until you start to focus on your inner resources. When you start to focus on that, and what I mean by that is, take time for yourself and just sit there in a quiet place, and begin to think about those things that you know, those things that you have knowledge of, your expertise, your passion. Let me tell you, in reality, you could write a book a month, a book a month, y'all, on everything that you have experienced and know. Your passion alone is worth the effort. And let me tell you, that of course would take a lifetime. But I'm going to tell you, you have a lot on the inside of you. There's a lot there. There is never a reason to think that you have nothing to say or you have nothing to offer. We all have encyclopedias of knowledge stored on the inside of us. All of us. But to make that profitable to you, you have to decide that you want to write your book. Let me tell you, there are 63,000 Google searches per second, per day. Okay? That's over 5.6 billion searches per day of people looking for information on what to do, on how to do it, on when to do it, and so forth. And these are things that you already know and are expert in to solve a problem. You already know these things. Do you know how lucrative the book writing business is? Thank you for joining me today. You can't worry about how saturated others are saying the market is. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about is producing a highly valuable book that will solve your ideal audience's pain. That's all. And I'm going to tell you, there is power in your story. There's power in your story. So you decide. Thank you for joining me today. What story are you willing to create? What is it? Have you thought about the impact of just one story that could influence many, many lives? Have you thought about that? Out of those 5.6 billion searches per day, what can you write about? What can you write about? Do you know how to identify those who will read your book? Do you know who that ideal audience is? Who has a common interest that need more information to, complete a task? Who? Who is that? What knowledge can someone gain to help them make better decisions as a result of the truth that you shared about overcoming a challenge? Think about that. Thank you for joining me today. Authenticity and uniqueness are very essential elements. Never find yourself, I'm going to tell you, never ever find yourself. Thank you for joining me today. Competing and comparing yourself to others and failing to see your value. Never compare yourself or compete. I'm going to tell you something. Years ago, when I was a teenager, okay, that's been some years ago, I used to think the same way. I was always thinking that somebody else was better than me. And what I used to do, I used to withhold my brilliance or dim in my light because I had nobody to teach me any better, okay? I saw myself as different because I was trying to fit in. But just because there are 20 books out there that are written on a particular subject doesn't mean that they are addressing the subject in the same manner as you would. Because we are all different. We are unique. And each of us puts our own experience and we offer solutions, based on how we got through a situation or how we see things from our viewpoint of the equation. Simple as that. We're all different. So it's a huge waste of time when you compare yourself to someone else. Always bring value to others so they can see themselves on the other side of the problem. And when you write your book, always, help somebody see themselves in that light where they could see themselves being victorious. Give somebody an easy win. I'm going to tell you, value lies within you. So write your book, educate others, and let them see themselves overcoming. Now, let me ask you some questions. Thank you for joining me today. Are you battling with writing challenges? Has procrastination held you back from writing your book? What story can you tell to spark a movement? Think about that. If that is you, I'm going to tell you, we are here. We are here for you to help you get your message to your ideal audience because there's an audience out there waiting on you. You can gain clarity from these easy book creators tips that will help you not only begin writing, but focus on getting your book completed because that book is very important. It's not just any book. It's your book, your message, your story, your impact on the world stage. So you can develop writing strategies that keep you responsible for your own success and not rely on others and make excuses because that's what happens. We rely on others or we make excuses of this is holding me back and that's holding me back and I can't do this and I can't do that. But be intentional this year. Be intentional. It's not too late because it doesn't take a lot of time to write a book. It's a simple blueprint, a simple strategy. That's all it takes. and your willingness to tell your story. Your willingness. So who's with me? Who's with me today? Who's ready to write their book? Who's saying, Gertrude, I've been thinking about this. But, something always gets in my way. Thank you for joining me today. So if that's you, there's a simple online assessment that you could take. And you could go to that link by going to bit.ly Fulfilling My Dreams 2021 and take that simple online assessment. Answer those few questions. And, go on from there. Because I'm going to tell you, we are glad to help you solve your problem. We are problem solvers. Whatever problem or situation that you may be facing concerning writing your book, we're here to help you. So again, that link is bit.ly /Fulfilling My Dreams 2021. So I hope that what I have shared with you has brought you value, where you can see that you have value within yourself and someone is waiting on your book, that book that you haven't written yet. So thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to share this broadcast out with your friends. And again, remember, this is your time. This is your season. This is your turning point. So have a great rest of the day.